Hi, my name's Christine McKay from Northridge Publishing, and I just wanted to give you a sneak peek for our February issue of Cards magazine. It is just chock full of all sorts of ideas from different topics varying from mini cards, dinner party ideas, vintage, Valentine's Day. There are just so many great ideas for all sorts of different themes or events. So one of the things I decided to do is take a few of my favorite picks from the magazine and show them off a little bit. So this first one right here by Lisa Johnson is actually our designer highlight for the month. Now the one thing that I love so much about this card is I love the colors, especially since it's, we're in those cold winter months. To see those cool spring colors and those pops of green and orange, I really loved. Lisa Johnson is one of our favorite card designers here at Northridge Publishing. She submits often to the magazine, and we decided to take a moment to highlight her this month. You can actually read a little bit more about Lisa in the February issue. Okay, so I mentioned that one of the topics that we had a submission call for was vintage cards. This right here is my personal pick from the Cards magazine this month. I love this card. I think the background is just amazing with the embossing. I love the buttons down at the bottom. But I think what really stood out to me was this really cool vintage chipboard label and how the ribbon right here just seems to highlight that element. So this was my personal pick. The magazine is full of just inspiration. You can just flip through the pages and find things that will stimulate you and inspire you to create some of your own amazing projects. One of the things that we always like to do in each and every one of our magazines is to highlight a technique. In this month's issue, we highlight heat embossing. Now, one thing that I think is really cool about heat embossing is it's kind of one of those techniques that's been around for a while, and I always love to see those techniques be reinvented to make them modern. It's a little bit hard to show up on the camera, but in the magazine it actually takes you step by step through and tells you how to do the heat embossing. One thing that is just really cool about the heat embossing is it gives just like a raised edge. And she's taken a screen stamp and embossed it right here on the pattern paper, and it really just gives another added element to the card. I also think that this little crocheted flower on the front just gives it a nice pop as well. To check out more great projects, ideas, tips, tricks, you can get our February issue of Cards magazine. Simply go to your favorite local scrapbook retail store or bookstore, or go to northridgepublishing.com and get a subscription that comes right to your house.